alright?
Yeah, good arrest.
Is it?
Scumbag.
Yeah, you're a scumbag, bro. You tried to strangle me like a mother.
No, I did strangle you.
You did strangle me, yeah? Don't worry, bro. Why did you strangle me? Why did you strangle me? What did I do to you for you to strangle me? Kicking out what? I was handcuffed. I'm sitting down. I was handcuffed and I'm sitting down. How did I do anything to you? What? How did I stood up and I asked you where should I sit down? That's what I said to you. I stood up and I asked you where should I sit. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh, well. He's it. In cuffs. I stopped for you, bro. Get a life, bro. Could have left you. You'd always be a nigger. Yes.
We can hope. But what can we do when predators prey upon our parents' prayers? We've got to fight back. Explain the erratic actions of an agitated people, steam this food for thought, reasons why the anger simmers. Ready to boil over, rumours, officers put fists on a 16-year-old girl, turning the heat up, the place inevitably got burnt. Check the shocking statistics. Profile of a criminal. Here stands a black man. Under Section 60, 37 times nationally more likely than a white man to get stopped and searched. Well, let's stop and search for the reasons why. Institutionalized racism is rife, more dangerous than ever, sophisticated. It updates with the times. It's systematic. It's obvious when you can see the statistics. Lee Jasper's analysis. At current rate, we're still at least 150 years away from genuine equality. It cuts deeper than the skin though. When the white working class bleed, they feel the pain of the black man. For 33 years, the truth been buried in the boroughs of Hillsborough. Explains why over 1,000 deaths in police custody has equal to 0 convictions of any officer since 1969. But what we see is police occupation prevalent in poor places, prison perception positioned in the mind's prism, prepped for a life of revolving doors. But even if you fought to walk on top of, not in off the streets that breathes from the lives it eats, you still get treated like you have been. They ought to teach in biology class that our class will make us more likely to experience the life of a nucleus inside of cells with steel membranes. I strain my brain and wonder whom did they protect and serve? Operation Bohan, Ian Puddocks felt it, foot soldiers follow orders, on the beat, looking for someone to beat on. They be the batter in baseball the way they got their bat on. Knocking the block of them boys off the block, heads roll because they roll like James Bond. They got the license to kill with devilish thrills. They use Satan's trident, the pool stick used to stick hell to the black community. Game up, black boy, he's a black ball blasted into the hole below the green. It's that pool of blood that satisfies savages scavenging to be fed by death. Mark Duggan, another victim. Yet they initially claimed he shot the police. That was about as believable as a black British man under the guise of making tea committing samurai-style suicide during a drugs raid. R.I.P. Smiley culture. We know, even in America, the only time any man is letting shots off at 5-0 is on Grand Theft Auto. They found a bullet. Evidence that he pulled it. To inspection, revealed it. Fired from police issue. No wonder. The way they spray bullets, they must be gardeners. Their shells be scattered seeds. Explain how a gun in a sock in a shoe box sprout like a flower 5 meters away from a murdered man with no forensic evidence of him ever holding it. The only explanation possible? The police must have planted it. Horrified is not enough. These cases are not restricted to one-offs. We feel these crimes daily. From 1981, how much has really changed? 2022 and we still feel the pain of the bullet wedged in Che Gross's spine. R.I.P. Tell me, who do we call when 999 is the enemy? R.I.P. Sean Rick. R.I.P. Jacob Michaels. R.I.P. Chris Cabba. And R.I.P. to all those that have lost their lives by the hands of the police, yet to receive justice.